Hi Gemini, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. I am a fellow Gemini. How are you? Welcome to this reading. I'm based in Scotland in the UK. Astrologically, there's an awful lot of stuff going on. A highlight for us, which is not a highlight for anybody else, is that Mercury is in retrograde and or is about to be. This is the third weekend in February that this is being recorded. And it's a time to jump on and make the most of the fact that most other star signs are going to be in a bit of they're going to be feeling the unexpected, the inconsistency that Mercury brings into our emotions and our lives. And as Geminis, we kind of thrive on inconsistencies and unknowns. So now, I think it's the next couple of months, I think now is absolutely the time. If you've been planning on doing something, do it, because you will be ahead of the curve, because everybody else will be kind of throttling back and saying, oh, no, this is stressful times. I'm not going to launch X, or I'm not going to go for Y. So Gemini, jump on this opportunity whilst Mercury is in retrograde and use it to the best of your ability. I only do gentle tarot. I'm never going to tell you that anything dangerous or bad's going to happen to you. And at the moment, I'm setting up a new YouTube channel, which I hope will turn into a business. It's called The Coach Potato. So it's a play on words with the couch potato. It is designed to act as a befriending and a buddying service for those of us who are lonely, who would love it that they would have somebody who would send them a message in the morning as they wake up to wish them a good morning, encourage them in their day, give them some practical help, a second opinion, somebody who will make them go to the gym or go to Weight Watchers or whatever it is that they might need somebody there for. We are all leading very busy lives, quite often solitary lives, and we can even have large families and large friend groups, but still feel lonely. So it's called the Coach Potato. It would be messenger based. So again, this is sort of coaching from the sofa, the couch. And I would love it to know as to whether you think that that's a good idea or not. It would obviously be a subscription service, but I would love to hear your opinion, Gemini, as to whether it might be something that you think would be good to have. So as you see, I've been shuffling the cards, and the universe has very kindly given us some cards to work with, and we shall see as to what we have. So the underlying energy, Gemini, is the Five of Wands. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Strength card, the Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles upside down. I don't usually read reversals, but I will leave that as it is with the Ace of Swords. So Gemini, the Five of Wands is... This is five youngsters sort of play fighting. They've got masks on. They don't usually have masks on in the other decks. And I almost feel as though this is you feeling as though there's stuff going on behind your back that you're not completely aware of. You have some feeling that there's a plot going on, perhaps not too serious a one, but there are things hidden that you're semi-aware of, but you can't quite put your finger on what is going on, what other people are doing. Geminis are very intuitive, and if there's a mystery to be solved, you're guaranteed that a Gemini will want to solve it. And I do feel that the underlying energy here is that there's something going on. You can't quite put your finger on it yet. but you want to. So the other cards that we have are the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups with the Strength card, which is the only major arcana card that we have, the Four of Cups with the Four of Pentacles, two fours together. The Queen of Swords is with the Three of Pentacles upside down, and then we have the Eight of Swords with the Ace of Swords, which sound very alike when you say them. The Five of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. The Five of Pentacles is you feeling as though you are, again, I kind of feel this is linked to the Five of Wands, that you feel like you've been left out in the cold by people. And the Six of Swords is showing that you haven't been happy in this situation, so you're wanting to move away from it. The lady here in the Five of Pentacles card is pointing to the future. She's actually pointing to this chap in the Nine of Cups, where she's pointing up to the Nine of Cups. You're being encouraged to take this path. I feel as though she should here be pointing to the path and going, come on, love, get up, you know, we need to walk through here, and then once we get to the last pentacle, we go through this, and you know, and the sky's blue out there and everything will be fine. I do feel that she's pointing to the Nine of Cups instead, and that you're not seeing things for what they really are, that there are things that are making you happy here that you aren't seeing. And you're in a position of going, well, I've really had enough of this. And whatever this underlying energy is here with the Five of Wands, this feel as though there's some plot going on against you. And I do, and the Six of Swords is saying, oh no, had enough of that. I'm getting out of here. And you're basing it on, rather than practical things that you can see and you can and you see from a logical point of view, here it feels as though from an emotional point of view you're wanting to walk away, that you are using your heart rather than your head. Now the next two cards you have are the Nine of Cups with the Strength card. Geminis are strong. Not only do we have that sort of like dual personality thing, but we are such a resilient sign. We can deal with anything that life throws at us in, you know, in infinitum, that the more that's thrown at us, the more we sort of go, yeah, come on then, bring it on. Let's, you know, I can juggle 10 things, throw me another 5 things, because I can, you know, let's see how many things I can juggle. So there is no, there's no question that we are not incredibly strong. The Nine of Cups is showing that this is happiness. This is almost happiness. And again, he's pointing to the Four of Cups. He's in this, you know, you are in a good situation. You're in this situation where you're content. You know, he's sat there very laid back. He's doing a bit of mansplaining there. But he's going, I'd really like this extra cup here. Interestingly, these two people kind of look the same to me. It's as though, but this Four of Cups here is almost like a stronger version, a younger version, and that there is still this cup here. You have this opportunity with the Nine of Cups here to take this cup and to make it the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate happiness for you. I don't know whether you're putting a brave face on something here, that you're showing that you are, your brave face is perhaps that because of these fives that are going on here, where you're feeling attacked or troubled or not settled, and you are putting a brave face on it, that you are not why aren't you showing to others? Is it just because we're just brave and stubborn that we don't want to admit that we are feeling a bit challenged at the moment and that we want to basically run away from the situation? So we have the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about, it can be about being a bit stingy. Four of Pentacles is something about holding on to something, again, through stubbornness. And the Four of Cups is you feeling just a bit fed up with your lot and your position in the world at the moment. There is this opportunity here. There's this fourth cup, which could go into your Nine of Cups here and give you this ultimate happiness. You're being stubborn about something. Maybe it is that you need to fess up to whoever these people are, or just stand up to whoever these people are, who you feel are doing something behind your back. And then you will get this fourth cup of happiness. The Queen of Swords is with the Three of Pentacles upside down. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is very in touch with their emotions. Nothing sort of phases them. Typically, the standard Rider-Waite system will have the Queen of Swords and she's sat with her head above the clouds, which shows that she's been there and she's done that. And she is now in touch with her emotions, in control of them. And she's very steadfast. Nothing phases her. She's quite sort of steady. I almost wanted to say that she's sort of one emotion. That's not a useful sentence, but that she is very mild, for want of a better word. She's not up and down. She's not, angry, arrogant. She's very middle of the road, because she's learned that that is the way to deal with life best. That drama has no place in her life. The Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. And I wonder here as to whether you are at the point now, because we have this team of people here potentially causing some unrest for you, that you feel as though you are happier trusting yourself and trusting your own judgment rather than whatever has been happening here with the Five of Wands. The last two cards are the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords, which I really struggle to say. The Ace of Swords shows that there are all these pieces of wood here, all of these which are all entwining into this network of, I almost want to feel as though this is sort of in your brain. And the Eight of Swords is somebody who feels like they're trapped in a situation where, or trapped because of the truths or the emotions that are going on with them at the moment. And again, I think that this is based on this Four of Wands stuff. When you free yourself here from this Eight of Swords feeling, because there's nothing that's keeping you there, you can just walk out of this. There's nothing that is actually trapping you within these swords. This is all a subconscious thing. This is this is you having these fears which are potentially unfounded. And when you can walk away from that and you wake up and you go, actually, yeah, maybe that I did I make more out of whatever this situation is than I thought was actually going on? Have I overreacted to all of this? Once you do see things once you do see things clearly, see, this is Mercury retrograde, that you just lose the ability to speak and communicate. The Ace of Swords is a really beautiful card because it shows that you will see things for what they really are, rather than what you have potentially perceived them to be, because I think the two are very different things. So the advice here is that if you do feel like there's stuff going on that you're not sure about or is making you feel uncomfortable, don't run away from it. There is happiness here, but you need to stop being stubborn. You need to be strong, and you need to see these things for what they really are. Perhaps you do have to tackle these people or this situation where you do feel as though you're being picked on or that there's some unfairness going on. But you have lots and lots of strength. You have this inner repository of gold within you. You know, here, if you look here, you can see with the strength card that she's holding his heart, and that there's this glow. And I want to say that this is this glow here within the Four of Pentacles. This is this gold that's shining here, that you must be strong and brave and know that you might find out things, and when you find them out, they're not going to be as big a deal as you thought that they were going to be. Now, I am going to do, just to back up this reading, I'm going to do some, I think they're Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Yeah, Sacred Travel Oracle cards, just to finish off this reading. Cards for Gemini, please, just to see as to whether there's anything to reinforce this reading for them. Cards for Gemini, I don't know if you saw those, they all fell on the floor. Let's have a look at what they were. Excuse me for a second. So we have quite a few cards here. And we have First Light, beginning a new cycle. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Unknown territory. I think that's probably one of the things that's going on with this at the moment, that we don't really like being in unknown territory. Taking shelter, the answers are within, and your light is shining brightly. So it's quite a nice trip here. First Light, beginning a new cycle. I think this is you having to understand that whatever you feel is going on, I think you just need to try and tackle it. Then you will understand that a fresh new way of living emerges, because the situation will transform. That we have this with the Nine of Cups here, and by being strong and stepping up and seeing as to what is going on here, and not assuming and not making your own stories up about what's happening, that you will see things very clearly and you will be exactly where you need to be. The Queen of Swords there is about trusting yourself. And again, I'd said not to trust other people so much. Be reliant on yourself and how you feel and where you think you need to be. You can take yourself there. And then once you have got rid of these swords, these worries which are keeping you awake, that really are, I think, unfounded, you will realize that you are at your destination, because the blindfold's going to come off and you will find that your light's shining brightly again. Do you feel as though somebody is dimming your light, Gemini? It's these people here that are dimming your light. It's the temporary thing. You are perhaps worrying about things unnecessarily. Look at things as you feel them within your heart, rather than what you are perhaps overthinking is actually happening. And you're going to get your light back, Gemini. These things don't last for long. And potentially as well, because Mercury is going into retrograde, this is where you are going to come out, that the communication maybe isn't great at the moment, and that's what's causing issues. You like to know where you stand. You're a straight talker and you want to know the ins and outs of everything. This is all just a very temporary situation, because these are all minor arcana cards other than this strength card, and we know we're as strong as anything. So I would really be reassured that whatever is going on at the moment is very temporary. Step up. Don't believe that somebody is, or something, or people are doing you a disservice, because they're not. I just let it ride out. If you need to feel like you need to tackle things, then do. But I think that you will see after a while that things aren't as you thought they were. They're much better, and that you were worrying about this for no reason. If this has resonated, Gemini, I would love it if you'd leave me a message in the comments below. I'm also trying to grow my channel, so if you would like and subscribe, I would really love that too. Enjoy the rest of February. Enjoy Mercury retrograde whilst the rest of the world are going, help, and running for shelter. And yeah, take care. Speak soon. Bye.